Yay, double six. Honestly, these can already just go out.
Yeah.
If you want something for your game system,
I mean, the sale's just, you know, it's the same sale, just different date.
hey, how you guys doing?
Not too bad. How you doing?
I am living the dream.
Anything up to time today?
No, not in particular. Oh, you guys got old stuff.
Oh, we got all this stuff. Old stuff, new stuff, red stuff, new stuff.
A little bit of everything.
I like the Dr. Seuss reference.
I couldn't stop when I started.
How much do they, that purple game cube down here, how much do they run?
You mean the purple game, the GameCube?
Yeah.
They were priced. It's $129.
Sorry, I'm blind.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got nostalgia. Like
They come with
section.
all the cords and the stuff that come up. And, yeah.
But then that Wii there, that's actually $149. It's got the Motion Plus. It is a backwards compatible model.
That'll play GameCube.
So you just have to get like a GameCube controller.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just the nostalgia of it for me is holding the bumper. You know that.
You got the new NBA 2K25 today. Yeah, you're gonna be downloading updates for a while.
All right.
Did you get it on sale? Because it's been on sale. It should be on sale this week for half off.
I had that Donkey Kong Country game.
Yeah, it
I had
definitely is
Super
on sale.
Mario World.
It's been on sale. I think it's like a 3 week.
It's been on sale more than in years past, though. Like they didn't.
It did sell well.
What's up, Prickly Peppy?
And when I was little, like your age, that's what I played.
And today has been not fun. I feel like it wasn't as annoying though till those one guys were in. I don't mind being. It's like, man, sometimes it just drains you when people are here forever. No, actually, like money-wise, a good day. Just we had this group of guys that were in here for like 3 hours, and it's so draining when there's somebody here that long, and then they asked a million questions. They moved stuff around. They kept picking stuff up and then putting it back somewhere else, and then they finally bought stuff. But we were really busy at the time too. But like. It's hard to describe, but it's really draining when somebody's hanging out in the store for hours and hours. It's like one of my pet peeves. Because you got to pay attention to them the whole time. Yeah. That, and we had a bunch of trades, which were good and bad, but at the same time.
Not today. have the same one.
They know what they want.
They do. Gotta put it back. Not today, girl. Just when you accept it. Anyway.
30 minutes is nothing. Try 3 hours. Yep, see ya. And then, I mean, at the same time, I was trying to do a bunch of trades and trying to clean stuff, and got like a Pong machine traded in, which was kind of cool. Wasn't sure if it worked, but I had to get the old CRT TV out to double check it, and then I had to clean it because I had like 50 years of dirt on it. It was gross.
Yeah, that wasn't dust. That was worse than
It was gross.
That was mega dust.
And then bunch of NES games. Got some good ones. What was that? What one was what? Detroit or Motor City?
Yeah, it's I think it was one of the Tonka games.
Yeah, it was like
Motor City Patrol.
Motor City Patrol. It's like an $80 game.
Yeah.
But a bunch of just decent NES games, not like anything pricey, but just, you know what sucks though too? Every time this happens, and it's happened twice lately, is someone brings in a certain Flintstones game, but it's not the good one. But the second you see Flintstones, you're like, oh, and then you realize it's the shitty one that's not worth a lot of money. And I shouldn't even say it's shitty, but it's just it's not the
one.
it's not the rare one.
It's the one that actually.
It's the same thing with Clay Fighter. When someone brings in Clay Fighter and it's not Sculptor's Cut on N64, you're like, oh, no, that's shit. It's the wrong one.
The problem is when people act like they have the rare one, then they bring it in, and it's like. Oh,
Yeah, a lot of people do that. But everything was dirty as can be. Man, I would give so much more on people that when they bring. I give more when it's clean.
Yep.
Clean your shit, and you'll get more. I mean, I literally spent, besides 3 hours dealing with the weirdos, 3 hours cleaning. Clean your stuff. You get more. Pong was pretty cool, though. I mean, I took it like not knowing if it would work. I just kind of took it because we were busy. You know, we were busy, and I had so much other stuff to test, and it ended up working. But the batteries were exploded inside it. It took me forever to clean.
Did you try it out with fresh batteries to make sure that it still works?
No, because we don't have any D batteries on hand.
Yeah. I was just kind of curious.
I plugged it in. It works when it's plugged in. So contacts weren't bad though. Once I got the batteries out,
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure whoever buys it's not going to know anything about the batteries anyway.
Yeah.
They're just going to be like, hey, I have Pong.
Yeah.
It probably will not even be hooked up by whoever buys it.
No, someone's probably gonna buy it and set it on a
Just
shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a Super Pong, Atari Super Pong. I guess I probably could show you guys. Let's go for a walk. I'll take the comments with me. All right. So good old Atari Super Pong. That's kind of cool. Don't see those every day, even though not many people are into collecting those. Put the camera up there. So what's everybody playing? I was just watching a YouTube video. as I drop chairs, of somebody complaining about the price of retro gaming, how they're priced out of retro gaming now.
It's harder for them to make money off it.
I don't feel too bad for people that like. I mean, sure, it kind of sucks, I guess, if you want to collect this stuff, but that's really what it is. It's a collecting. You want to collect it. If you just want to play it, emulate it. But that's people don't. They want to put it on their shelf. They want to.
Well, emulate also doesn't feel quite the same.
It's fine. It depends who it is. And not all. I mean, not all the games are expensive. It's just you get to a point where the cheap ones. There's a lot of cheap games that are retro. I mean, I got a bunch of games that are anywhere from $5 to $25 out there. I think that's kind of cheap for an NES game. You can still find games that are cheap. The really good ones aren't going to be cheap anymore. I was just watching Mort's Garage did a thing, and he had one. It was an N64 game, and it was still priced from back in the day, and it was $79.99. And if you adjust that for inflation, that's like $140 in today's money. Like people don't realize, like a Game Boy game that was like $30 back in the 80s and 90s, that's like $70 to $80 in today's money. So games have never been cheaper, to be honest. I know it doesn't feel that way, but they've never been cheaper than they are right now.
And bills have never been higher.
That's true. That's the problem. Is everything else is more expensive. But games haven't really rose in price. If anything, they've lost value over the years. Just due to inflation. But then everybody bitches about the price of video games. It's funny. It's ironic to me. Can't wait for GTA 6 to come out in the fall. Hopefully, it still comes out in the fall.
It's gonna be 2026.
No, I think it's coming. It's coming out this year.
It's not gonna be.
Scott's a negative Nancy. Don't listen to him.
They've always pushed back GTA every single time it comes
It's
out.
been pushed back a million times already.
Yeah, it's gonna get pushed back one more time.
No, it's
Just
coming.
to build up that hype. Build that hype up.
He's full of shit. It's coming out this year.
I do have like a 95.
No, you don't. You got like a 49% average. I have like a 99% average. It's coming out this year.
Hello, CCGames. Can I help you? Madden 25?
On sale. Half off.
Let me get out there and double check, make sure we got it. I'm pretty sure we got it. So I just don't want to be like, yes, we do.
You're not-
And then you get here and so, yes, and it is on sale for $34.99. It is half off right now.
Yep, Madden 25 on sale. $34.99. Great game. NCAA is on sale. College football. On sale. There's sales all the time too on games. There's so many games that are free.
11.
Like there's Game Pass, there's PlayStation Now, there's so many ways. Fortnite's free.
I'll see you tomorrow, man. Yep, bye.
I was that somebody you hate?
No, it's just you know people on the phone.
Yeah. There was a guy too in here a little bit ago, bought like 4 games from us. But
How's it going?
I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Not much.
Looking for anything in particular?
Just looking around.
All right.
Anything comes to mind, just let us know, of course. Yeah, the Stellar Blade starts tomorrow. So that's
John talked about it on VG. I started to watch it. What's up, Crow? I started to watch that Madden thing. It, you know me. It's kind of a little frustrating to watch it because they do some revisionist history on why Madden's as popular as it is. They kind of ignore. They kind of ignored some things. I haven't watched the full thing though. I should go back and watch it. I didn't know John. I didn't listen to this week's or where John talked about it. So I am going to be on VGO though on Tuesday. Spoiler alert.
then I'm gonna be BRB.
All right. You like an NBA 2K25? It's good. If you hear me talking, I'm not crazy. I'm talking to people online.
Oh, you're good.
So, next Tuesday. I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Next Tuesday. 2 weeks. Hello. Anything I can help you find?
No, I'm just looking around.
All right. Yep. Did you like the Madden? So, are you saying it's really good, or John said it was really good on the Madden documentary? Dude, I don't know what it is, but I can't watch much TV lately. Puts me to sleep. Let's move the camera. Do I have NBA 2K25? No, I don't. I didn't buy it. I'm not a big basketball guy. I'm more of a football guy. But it's cool, though. I did play it. But it's just not my thing. I don't know how else to say it. I know it's really good, though. Actually, if you have PlayStation Plus, I know you can download it and play it for like 10 hours without buying it. It's even half off right now, so it's good. I do have an NBA 2K5 though in my house. It's only 20 years old. It's still good.
I didn't see that. I was shocked by that. When I could pass the ball,
Is there, Carl, though, seriously, are there any documentaries that John doesn't praise? John would watch a documentary on the making of the pet rock, and he'd probably like it.
If there's anything you're looking for you don't see, just let me know. Okay. Thank you. Usually,
What's everybody playing? You guys are quiet in here today. You can buy them and reminisce at home.
right.
Yeah. I don't think there are any he doesn't like, Carl. That's the funny thing. I'm gonna watch it then. I'm gonna watch it before I'm on VGO, and then maybe I'll bring it up to John. You're finishing up Wukong. I gotta finish it, but I just haven't had the patience. What's the last big one I beat? Maybe that Tiger. I'm probably halfway through. I don't know. Hello. Rage 64. I really don't feel like I have knowledge. I'm just old and I lived it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. I've just seen it all.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. So are you, Delph.
This is probably going to be a dumb question, but just in case you happen to not have seen it since we got these in.
There's 6 chapters total, and the chapters they do. I'm just. You need this hat in black. I have some.
Yeah, but just in case they happen to be hiding from you.
I'm matching my calves today.
Oh, I still gotta grab this stuff.
Carl, I've gotten back into Shadow Mordor or War. Yeah, one of those, whatever the sequel to that game is. I've been playing the crap out of that game again. I know it's a PS4 game, but I just love the combat. I love Kill New Orcs. I love how they talk trash. I like how you can raid other people's castles that they build up. Yeah, that's the thing. Like anybody in the NFL, they never played NFL 2K. That's when you know you fell. They don't even know what it is. You know, like they don't. I mean, it was 20 years ago. 20 years. So rookies, they never. And even probably anybody in the NFL probably doesn't even know what NFL 2K5 was. Maybe somebody like Aaron Rodgers, somebody that's old, that's in there still. I'm sure, I haven't watched the whole thing, but I'm sure they didn't address where did they address the NFL 2K5 situation at all? I doubt they did. Basically, if you can't beat them, just buy out the competition, buy everything, so you have no competition. Dude, it was so bad what they did as a company. Like, for those of you young bucks that don't know, they brought it. I'm gonna have to watch that part then and see if I agree with what actually happened or not. So I was open when that came out. That was like, dude, NFL 2K5 was so good. And Madden 05 at that time, that was good too. They were both good. I'll have to watch it then. I watched maybe half of the first one. That was it. I don't know. Was there episodes? I don't even know. I watched like 30 minutes of it. Hello.
Hello. Anything up to find today?
Just kind of looking.
Cool. Any questions do come to mind, just let us know. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think that's actually true about that. If I remember right, they were the ones that went to the NFL and started the whole exclusive rights thing. And the sad thing is that is filtered in. Once they did that with EA, they started doing exclusives with all kinds of other stuff. That's why you see like, a beer being the exclusive beer of the NFL, or like, they have sponsorships for different products, and it's the exclusive thing of the NFL. That all started back then. I mean, sure, the NFL had to go along with it, but the funny thing about that, though, Carl, if you remember, they bought the rights to the NFL, but they also went out and bought the rights to ESPN, bought the rights to NCAA, bought the rights to arena football. And then when 2K came out with All Pro Football, and they had like all the old players, and they're like, "Oh, that's a good idea. We're going to pay for the rights for all the old players too, and then we're going to have our Madden Ultimate team." So they did a little more than just buying the rights to the NFL. No, I haven't finished that story yet. How's it going?
Good. You get a PS5 controller.
Okay.
So brand new. All the controllers are $74.99 nowadays, except for the silver and the metallic blue are actually $79. I don't have any used ones.
White's fine.
White's fine.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
What do you guys farm? I see the shirt.
Oh, we actually mulch manufacturing yard waste recycling facility here south of town.
Okay.
Used to do landscaping.
Oh, okay,
And
cool.
just kind of transitioned into supplying other people with mulch and stones and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I just wonder because I kind of live on a farm. My father-in-law's a farm. I married a farmer's daughter. They do corn and soybeans.
We
and
used to farm like
Yeah,
that. I miss it.
yeah.
But
I-
no money in it.
I-
It's not for a small farmer.
They do good.
It's-
They do good. But I'm not a farmer. But
80-43. Let me get you back.
not
they
very
actually make
new, that's
they,
right.
they do pretty good, especially with their corn stand. They're like that's what they're famous for. They got like a drive-through and all that stuff. It's crazy.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've never brought me corn to take home.
Wow, honey.
Dude, I see so much corn. Like,
How much is that? Yeah. Thank you.
Well, it's your birthday. It's not
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
you have to. Thanks a lot. You have to take their word on it since they were. Yeah, I know. I'm just sure it's not like 100% what the truth was. So the guy that came in earlier, it was kind of annoying because he kept. First of all, he called on the phone. He bought like 4 games, which is cool. But he had to let us know that he checked everywhere and nobody had those games. So like we were the last resort. And then when he came in the story, like thanked us because we had the stuff that he was looking for. And jokingly, Scott was like, "Oh, maybe you should check here first in the future."
Oh, that one.
Yeah. But people do that all the
And then
time.
he's like, yeah. And then his wife chimes up with, yeah, I told him that.
Yeah. Scott had a good one. The wife says, "Yeah, I told him he should have just checked here first." And Scott's like, "Yeah, you should just listen to your wife more." It was good. It was good. So like, but people they don't realize how rude that is to tell a place, "Oh yeah, we checked 8 places before you, and yeah, you guys had it, but we thought of you last." It's funny.
That's good. You're the last person I wanted to see.
No, I mean I like it when they buy stuff, but
Yeah, no. I was saying, like,
oh, that's where.
oh, yeah, I can grab one of those controllers.
Well,
Yeah, that was from when you're hooking up.
Yeah, well, I was looking for it. It's in my pocket the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah, I had this little part. This is to hook up an Atari or the Pong system, and I knew I got one out and I couldn't find it. I just found it in my pocket. Let me put that back in the drawer where it goes. Oh. So what should I play tonight when I go home? Probably end up playing Mordor some more. Shadow of Mordor. Scott's got the shirt on, actually. It's just funny.
No, you play Shadow of War.
Oh, Shadow of War, yeah. I play Shadow of War.
The story was better in Shadow of Mordor. Gameplay's better in Shadow of War.
Well, Shadow of War, you can play forever.
Well, you can play both of them forever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. True,
But
but
there's a lot more you can do in War. I mean, it is a sequel, so.
yeah. Love that game, though. That game's 10 years old. Shadow of Mordor came out in 2014. Wow.
Yeah, that was like the first big video game release after I started here.
Yeah, Shadow War, man.
Evil Within came out. That was
Even
At the same time.
even today, like I heard an orc say so. I've played it for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, and I hear orcs say things that I've never heard before. It's amazing to me. I don't even think they could make a game. I don't think they have the talent at those companies to make a game like that anymore.
Oh no. A lot of them had a lot of the talent quit out.
Still live, yeah. It's still like online. You can still like do the online, like you can raid other people's fortresses and they can raid yours. You know, the ones you build up, and yeah, all that stuff is still working. Still fun. Even if it wasn't online, even if the online stuff wasn't, it's still fun because the orcs always randomly regenerate. So. And they remember when they kill you and they talk shit to you. I love the combat in that. It's fun. It's a game that I think I'll always play because it's just fun to go in, kill a bunch of orcs, turn your brain off, and just I just enjoy the combat.
Anything up fine today?
Sometimes I don't want to really think too much when I play a game. I just want to play.
Yeah, take your time, man.
Call it in a few days about Mario Wonder.
Oh yeah,
It's a good game.
We still got it. Honestly, don't even worry about grabbing it off the shelf. I'll just grab one of them up.
Yeah, I like that game. They did a good job.
Lost my keys.
What are you doing here so late? You're usually,
I've been here earlier.
you usually here right when we open.
I was.
He
Oh,
wanted to see us.
what you looking for?
I just wanted to talk a little.
About what?
Apparently, the Switch 2, or not the Switch 2, but the Switch just passed the PS2.
In America, yep. For sales wise in America, yep. Switch over past it. It's eventually going to get the PS2 in general, but it's probably going to take a couple more years.
Oh, we'll see.
I think it'll be the #1 selling system ever. Which I never thought would be, but it passed it in America as the #1 selling
Yeah,
system.
It's not a DVD player.
That's
the only
why-
reason why PS2 did was 'cause
They had good games, but yeah, that was a major reason. It was one of the cheapest DVD players you could get back then.
Yeah.
Wait, the PS2 is the #1? I thought.
PS2
Worldwide, it's still #1.
PS2 still worldwide #1.
Switch is #1 in the U.S. only.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
they
thought-
they passed the US in US. It
the
passed it in
US.
sales.
But
I
when
knew
you,
it passed in the US.
Yeah,
but I
world.
thought the DS was #1 in the US.
Well, yeah, actually, it had. Yeah, I mean, it passed for a console. I guess I didn't consider handheld. DS is still number. You're correct. DS is still #1.
seriously?
Yeah, in America for
Is that
overall
counting,
sales.
the DSs and 3DSs together?
Yeah, DS, 3DS.
That's
Yeah, they're all like lumped under one. It's kind of like Xbox Series S and
That
Xbox
would
Series
be like
X.
saying all the Xboxes are the
Oh,
same
yeah,
system.
yeah. It's like that.
Oh.
But eventually, the Switch is going to be the #1 selling system of all time, and it's probably going to take another year or two, though.
Personally, I don't think they will have it for another year.
You think?
Hello.
You
I
know?
think it's going to be announced.
Anything help you
Yeah.
find today?
Well,
2020.
right, but people will still be buying Switches for a few years.
oh yeah,
is what
Switch
I'm
is
saying.
still going to be selling for a while.
Yeah, people will buy the old Switches for a while. Still,
Yeah.
do I still think they will make Metal
People
Gear?
still buy
Probably, but who
PS4s.
knows with Konami?
Not new PS4s, but there are people that want new things.
Oh yeah, unless Sony magically finds more sales like they did again last. Yeah. That's like the it's like our elections. They find more votes. Find more. Going with Senran Kagura. Did I say that right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you were close.
Salmon Kagura?
Kagura. Yep,
Kagura.
You got it. It's Kagura.
Kagura. Okay.
Oh, speaking
Potato
of that,
potato.
Senran Kagura.
That's in the back.
Beat 'em up.
It's in the back, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, I'll be right back.
I do believe I have it in the back.
All right, I got the comments with me. It's just a slipcover. All right, I'm in the back. I got to get a game. Hopefully, you guys can still hear me. Maybe I can find this game. Where is it? Gotta find the game. Oh. There it is. Haha. Scott, was that burst renewal?
Yes.
Okay. I thought so. I'm just making sure. Got the last one, Andrew.
Oh.
Is this a gift or anything, or is it a gift for anybody? I can wrap it back.
No,
No?
that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's sealed. It's just
It's fine.
this copy's not. This slip cover's not. Thanks a lot. Have fun.
No, that's $199.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's $200. Or no, it's $100. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's 99.
That's the outer. It's the outer
Yeah.
thing that goes on
Yeah,
the way.
like these are super easy. They just pop.
Yeah, that's probably about like 75 feet away too, Crow. Not bad.
So that way, you know,
It's supposed to be up to 200 meters.
Do you guys have a pre-owned one?
$379. But the new ones are right now $425. Today is probably the last day for that.
Right.
So I have to look into that tomorrow. See if it's sales still going.
Yeah,
Ryan thinks the sale's still going tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. But we'll see.
I'm happy I bought this mic. It's good.
Over here.
All right, we're gonna move the camera.
Which game you looking for?
Scott, the camera's up here on the PS5, so
I'm not too sure. Is it God of War Ragnarok?
Okay, that is also on the PS4 as well. We're out of copies of it on PS4, but it's
We-
actually on sale right now. I want to say it's like $29.
yeah, it's on sale. But I know we ran out on PS4 earlier.
Yeah, but well, if they get PS5.
Yeah.
Like that, so. What's that?
Just get that for now, the Wonder game.
Yeah, let me go grab it. They did a good job on this game. It's really good.
Yeah, my kids love it.
Oh, I didn't know. It's excellent. Yeah.
Megan?
64-34 is the total.
Not. We'll get that one for Christmas for you.
Look at that.
Yeah. You know, I was gonna get you the hand. The Indian or the thing. What?
566. Let me get throwing things around. Let me get your bag. Thanks a lot. Have a good one. Enjoy. Well, thanks, Cable. What's up, Robert? How you doing, man? Thanks for the hearts. Who's ever hammering the hearts? I would prefer likes. Scott, here's your cell phone cord. I don't want you to
Oh yeah, I definitely take that.
forget it.
Yeah, No, I've been having a harder time recharging my phone. It's getting worse, I think.
Support bad or the
Yeah,
score? Is it dirty inside?
I was gonna try to clean it. Thanks for reminding me about that.
Get one of these little get these tweezers. And... What were they asking about?
PS5 price. And then the side
There's your
plates.
problem.
Okay. You guys from the
You
pocket.
guys buy games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at that. It came out of his charge port.
Like I can get like store credit. Is
Yeah.
that how you do it?
Yeah, we've taken for the most part, like PS3 wise, one of the games we typically don't take anymore is like sports games. So we just have so many. So it just depends.
Oh, I got way more out even, Scott.
Well, my phone might actually work again.
Oh, I just got a big old dust bunny out of his charge port.
It's in the pocket. It's 2144.
Yeah, your phone should work now. Here you go.
Yeah, I do need that. Should be last one. We haven't had an
I will be right back. People, I have to get a game. Maybe if I can find it here. All right, getting another game out of the back. Last copy. It's that time of year we're running out of a lot of stuff. Man, running out of so much stuff.
Do you and Nova have SD memory cards in your switches?
It's 45 gigabyte.
Alright, love you, bye. Yeah, no, they don't.
They
I'm
don't?
sorry.
Okay.
No, that's all right.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I guess
Like I said,
I don't know nothing
I
about
tried to say
crap.
something before we put it through, but my brain is just fried.
He just said he wanted a basketball game.
Yeah. That's the downside with the sports games on the Switch is they don't put them all in cartridges. You have to update them.
Gotcha.
But the thing you gotta look for is like that.
Okay.
You know what's funny, Robert, about Crow being an Eagles fan is earlier in the season he was telling me how bad the Eagles are, and look at them now.
The only thing that we do is we do cut off the hour before we close, like the night was like 6 o'clock. We'd stop that shit. So
Okay.
I'm going.
Whatever, Krell. You've seen a Super Bowl. Your team's good. I don't want to hear it anymore. I think we know who's got the worst luck when it comes to football in teams, and it's me.
I was gonna say the 49ers.
What are you talking about? They won a Super Bowl a few years ago. Scott knows nothing.
Was, Super Bowl a few years ago. I'm not sure if I was alive
Browns
at that time.
never won a Super Bowl.
I thought they had actually.
No, never.
Really?
No, they won championships before they called it the
That's-
Super Bowl. You weren't alive.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. You weren't alive.
Of course, it's
Neither
just
was
rare
I.
to win games in general. I still say that's the Browns games tend to be rigged. Make the other teams.
Carl, I'll probably be dead before that happens. They're terrible. They're cursed. Browns win. They might as well call them the Charlie Browns.
The Charlie Browns. That's actually pretty good. I like that one.
Oh, the Lions have a shot, Robert. The Lions are good this year. I like the Lions. Sure, the Bills beat them, but I don't know. You know, like a rematch might be nice.
All right. So backup's done.
Browns will win the Super Bowl the year I die. I won't get to see it.
I see more in there.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Last year, Robert, the Browns had most of their starters were on injured reserve, and we still made the playoffs, which everybody's like, oh, yay, look, you made the playoffs, but we had no shot. So it's kind of like, it's not cool when you know, like if you were at full strength, you had a legitimate shot, but being all banged up, yeah, you're going to make the playoffs, but do you really, I don't know. I think part of that might even be worse when you know if you were full strength, you had a shot, but bad luck, you don't. Yeah. I don't know. I still would rather be I'd rather be a Lions fan than a Browns fan right now. I think the Lions are the closest in tortured to the Browns, but the reason I say you're not is because Michigan, you guys have at least had you've had the Tigers win World Series. You've had the White Sox win. In Michigan, in general, has had multiple championships. You had the Pistons. You had all kinds of like championships at least in Michigan. Whereas in Cleveland, we had one in 2016, and that was by the skin of our teeth, barely. Yeah, but see, it's on a whole new level when you just say Cleveland in general. Cleveland in general is so cursed. Like if you add all three teams up, all three teams have had one championship in my lifetime. One. I mean, how many championships in New York have there been? How many championships in Michigan have there been? A lot. There's nothing like being a Browns fan, Carl, and I don't mean to take anything away from the Eagles, but you guys didn't lose your team and have them go win multiple Super Bowls in a different city. It's like it's on a whole nother level.
I should definitely come in and Ravens attire sometime.
Yeah. It's a whole nother level with Browns. And then every year they do stupid shit like this year or like just inexplainable shit. Like we had a decent quarterback and they ran him out of town to get like maybe morally one of the worst quarterbacks ever who just doesn't give a shit and clearly doesn't care, just got the money and decided I'm going to take the money and stop playing. And they're going to bring him back next year. I'm not even saying the Michigan stuff, Robert. I'm saying just in general, like you guys have the Tigers and the White Sox, and you've had multiple championships. The Pistons, yeah. You even have a hockey team that won a bunch. So
Yeah, but nobody watches hockey.
I'm starting to think, man, the owner is just a retard. I don't know how he made that money. I think he cares. I just think he's stupid. He's going to come out and run everybody should be fired for the Browns. Literally everybody. And he's going to run them back again next year. You mean the Cavs? We have the Cavs. But realistically, it's going to be hard to beat Boston, who Boston has won how many championships? I mean, the odds of the Cavs beating Boston in a 7-game series is pretty low. So we'll see. Sure, the Cavs are good. But that's the thing. Like we get like one good team that's good, but never good enough to win it all. And usually the rest are just dumpster fires at that time. And don't get me started on the Guardians / Indians. Even though they're good, they legitimately have no shot to win it all because our owner's cheap as hell. I just want them to be good at football. I don't even want them to. I mean, it would be nice to win a Super Bowl. I just want them to be consistently good. It sucks being good. Oh, Ryan Day sucks. Being good one year, then sucking the next year, then having a semi-decent year, then sucking again. And then most of the time you just suck. You're just an embarrassment. I don't want to be embarrassed by my football team anymore.
Too bad.
Yeah. They're embarrassing. I'll tell you what, if Ryan Day doesn't win the national championship, he's out, Robert. And the rumor is it's a former Tennessee Titans coach who is currently with the Browns at the moment that will be getting the job. His last name starts with a V. He played for the Buckeyes. And I'd be happy with that, to be honest. No, Bengals, no. I can't be a Bengals fan. You know what's sad is, like, when the Bengals made it to the Super Bowl a few years ago, like, I was actually kind of excited for them because it's Mike Vrabel. I felt like I used to joke that the Bengals, the Browns, and the Lions were like the Bermuda Triangle of football. That's the problem with MLB is there's like a few teams that have all the money and then everybody else. I mean, that's what you saw in the playoffs this year. You saw 4 of the 4 teams that were left. 3 of them had some of the highest payrolls, and then there was the Guardians. So every once in a while, a team that doesn't pay a lot can make it high, but then they can't keep their players because then they'll go to other teams because they won't afford them. They can't afford the more expensive players. The only reason we still have a few of our players because they were willing to take less. I don't know. I'll probably do one, Robert. I'll probably do one this week, but I will be on VGO in 2 weeks. The funny thing is, Ty, I wanted them to hire Salah before Stefanski. To be honest, I think Stefanski sucks. I know everybody will say, "Oh, he won 2 Coach of the Years," but that award is such a fake, man. It's such a narrative award. Have you noticed, like Mike Tomlin's never won Coach of the Year? The really good coaches never won Coach of the Year. It's always given to like a rookie coach that does well with a team that was bad the year before, or the second time Kevin Stefanski won it, just because we had so many injuries and we still made the playoffs. So here's an award for you. Are we off?
Oh, yeah.
How bad?
I don't know. It's probably your bad. I'll figure it out. Oh, you said how bad?
Yeah.
No, it might even be because I see there's no gift card on here. So if somebody put the gift card in as that, I think it might have even been me. So I got to figure out what I did.
Actually, I don't think Salah was your guys' problem.
Oh, this isn't even the same date. That's why.
Yeah, you might want to be on the right date, Scott.
The sad thing is, it was actually close.
Dude, that was so bad. Oh, did you watch the Hard Knocks with them? They are so stupid.
Actually, I think we might.
The Giants are I almost feel like their front office is like kind of equivalent to the Browns. They think they're smarter than everybody else. They everything is like everything's done on analytics, and they make their decisions totally analytically, and it's you can't do it like that. Okay, well, I didn't watch enough of the Jets to know, but I will tell you that sounds exactly like what our coach does too. Kevin Stefanski never changes. He is the same every game, and it doesn't work. There's a reason he's only won I think he's 3-20 in the last 23 games. With a roster that is good, the Browns roster is good. We just don't have a quarterback. And if I will tell you, we have a better roster than the Steelers, which I know if they're Steelers fans listen, they'll laugh. But I swear to God, we do. If Mike Tomlin was coaching the Browns and Kevin Stefanski was coaching the Steelers would have like 1 or 2 wins, and the Browns would be like 9-5 or something. They'd be right where the Steelers are. Like if you just switch the coaches, I think Mike Tomlin would be doing better with the Browns than he is with the Steelers right now. That's really frustrating. I feel your pain. At least you fired him. We're stuck with Stefanski for another year. I did see though where your owner Ty decided to pass on a player that's currently on the Browns, Jerry Jeudy, because his Madden rating was too low. And that guy's really good. Let me just tell you, he's been one of the bright spots of the Browns, one of the few bright spots of the Browns. So I'm glad your owner's dumb. My camera might die soon. The Phillies are notorious. Are you talking about analytics? Yeah. Well, here's the thing about analytics. Like analytics, the owner of the Jets, analytics can be used as a tool, but when you use them 100% of the time, the Browns use analytics 100% of the time. When you use anything 100% of the time, you become predictable because the other team knows the analytics too. So if you're a team that always they always go with what the analytics tell them, the other team knows what the analytics will say too, and they know that too, and they just run the opposite. So it came out today, Ty. You should look into it. The Jets owner passed on Jerry Jeudy because his Madden rating was too low. No, it's Cavs. Cavs hoodie, Robert. It's an old Cavs. Old Cavs. Did you try the charge on that phone? Was super busy earlier. Then we hit about 7 o'clock and it died down. But thank God, because I was ready to strangle people before then. We were busy, but we also had a lot of annoying people in here. I like busy. I don't like annoying. I'm not 100% sure. I saw it trending on Twitter earlier, Ty. Because I know some Browns fans were making fun of it. Hello.
Anything help you find today?
I'll just browse it.
Okay. Well, if anything does come to mind, just let us know. We'll close up in about 12 minutes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, there were some funny. I retweeted one of them. There was a funny Browns meme about that was sent to the Jets owner, and it said, "Look at this guy's Madden rating," and it was Deshaun Watson, and they made his Madden rating 99 on everything, trying to get you guys to trade for him. There you are. I'm actually praying there's a chance that even though, I mean, this is where I'm at. Even though he's been pathetic this year, I will take Kirk Cousins on the Browns next year. I want the Browns to go out and get Kirk Cousins. Like, I think we could actually swing a trade with Atlanta to get him in where they still pay a lot of his salary, and I think we could do that and maybe actually be decent with him. I think he would fit in because he was with Stefanski in Minnesota, so he knows our system. I actually think it would be semi-decent. We'd actually be respectable. Are we going to win it all? No.
Here's hoping they get a good year next year.
Robert, that's all behind you guys. You guys are a well-run franchise now. Yeah, I've seen those before. We've had them before.
I think I had.
FaceTime them.
Those are Nyko.
I just think it was a good sign they benched him this week. As a Browns fan, I was kind of like hoping for that. Sorry, Atlanta. Any Atlanta fans? Sorry it didn't work out for you, but it could work out for us. That's like the only thing I think that could even make us semi-decent. Our offensive line is pretty decent. Left guard's a little bit of an issue, but I don't know. They've been all right. They've been fine since Deshaun Watson went down. Part of our problem was